George, we'll just start with looking back at the whole season, I suppose. You're well into your first season here. What do you make of it?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I think, obviously, I've said before, in the summer, my main objective was to come somewhere to play and get a run of games, to sort of build my confidence and start playing football regularly, because I feel as though for the sort of 18 months previous, other than the short stint up in Scotland, I hadn't really had an awful lot of football. So yeah, it was really important for me. But no, I'm really enjoying it as I'm building as every week comes, and yeah, it's good for me.
And you're getting that first team football, which is what you've come here to do. Can you see the growth in yourself already?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's obviously it's a tough league and it's tough to come straight into. But yeah, I definitely feel as though with every week that's coming on, confidence is growing and building a better relationship with the players in front of me, and it's getting there.
We know, obviously, you've got a defence in front of you that's quite thin on the ground at the moment with injuries, but the players that are there, your O'Connors, your Jacksons and whatnot, it's a strong defence to have in front of you, isn't it? Yeah,
definitely. Like you said, there's obviously been a few injuries which has made it tough. There's been players playing out of position, but I feel as though when they have come in, they've all done a really good job. So it's a good defensive unit, and I'm very lucky to have them in front of me. I think I'm kept quite quiet for the majority of games.
And what are you trying to develop? You say you've seen that development. What areas of your game are you trying to improve at the moment?
I think just all round, really. Just playing in games and just everything, really. I think you can never sort of be the full package and the perfect package. So just to be playing in games and yeah, really testing every sort of part of my football.
I suppose you all know the atmosphere in the dressing room. Obviously, I suppose you've come up against two really good teams in Wycombe and Birmingham. Mm-hmm. Is the atmosphere ready to bounce back at the moment? Yeah,
definitely. I think it's been frustrating in a way. We've had two games where we've performed very well against teams that are up there, and obviously that's our objective, is to be up there with them. And we've definitely matched them, if not probably played better in those couple of games. Just haven't really had the end product, which has been frustrating, and a bit of luck went against us against Wrexham on Tuesday night, but we can take positives from the performance. It's just building that into the next few games and turning it into results.
You mentioned not being busy for the majority of games. What's it like? Obviously, you might be quiet for 50 minutes and then you have to make a world-class save, which we've seen you do this season. How do you keep your concentration as a goalkeeper?
I think just always trying to be in the game. I think with communication, I think you sort of, if you do that, you manage to keep yourself a bit more involved, so you don't feel as though you're, like you said, going a certain amount of minutes without even having anything to do. So yeah, definitely communication sort of keeps you a bit more active. But yes, I can't complain that I'm having less to do than usual. The defence has been doing well. It's just, yeah, a bit of luck at times hasn't been going our way and whatnot. And yeah, hopefully that'll change.
I mean, you'll know growing up the history that Lincoln has had in this competition, the FA Cup. There's hope that maybe this year could be another run, revenge against Crawley as well. There's a lot of different narratives going into this game. Yeah,
definitely, and I think we weren't at it last time we were at Crawley, and I think everyone will admit that. So we've definitely got some making up to do going there off the back of the last result. I think a lot of people travelled there and were very disappointed, rightly so. So hopefully the fans that will travel for this game on Saturday will have a better result to head up the road with.
And we don't want to mention the dreaded penalties, do we? But just in case, have you been practicing, or is that on the agenda for the next couple of days?
Yeah, that'll be gone over in the next day or two. We do that prior to every game. We look at their penalty takers. So yeah, I'm sure we'll look at that beforehand, and hopefully if avoided, it'll be nice, so we can go straight through. But if not, then yeah, I'll be more than up for it.